Hello again! Today I'm going to show you some very simple and easy ways to style your hair in a dark academia style. These dark academia hairstyles are going to be very simple, and we're going to start with the most basic and work our way to the most complex. I have 6 hairstyles for you today, so let's get started. I'm filming this video in conjunction with my The Zodiac Signs as Dark Academia Outfits video, so you're gonna see me in different outfits as I'm sitting here. Check that video out if you want to see all 12 outfits and what I chose for your zodiac sign. First up, we have the very basic and simple fluffy bangs. When I want just a quick and easy styling with my hair, I fluff up my bangs just to give them a little bit more volume. This can be done by either curling them forward all the way across, but today I'm going to be styling them in this curtain style where they're parted down the middle. I did do the straight across version in my 1985 Vogue lookbook, so check that part out, see how I styled it that way. All right, we're just going to take our hair straightener. I like to do it in one chunk. Make sure to keep on turning as you're pulling it through. So I'm going to let those sit and sort of cool in place for a moment. And I'm going to take the front pieces of my hair and curl them under just to give them a little bit more interest. And I'm just going to go around and do that for the ends of all of my hair. I'm going to go in and just soften up my bangs a little bit. Of course you can leave them like this, but it's more of consider that more of a vintage cottagecore type look than dark academia. Take the very front pieces of my hair and just pin them back. Next up, we have the relaxed ponytail. This is great if you're actually doing some studying and you just want that little bit of style. I don't want to go too low down by the nape of my neck. I go just above that. And I secure that with a band, and I make that quite secure and tight. I then tighten it slightly, and then I'm going to pull the area around it loose so it's a bit more relaxed. I like to make it a little bit more romantic looking, so I'll pull out some of those smaller pieces of hair. And as a final step, I'm going to put this very sweet little hair bow on top of that ponytail. All right, next we're doing the half up, half down braid. For this one, I'm taking the 2 front sections of my hair and picking up a third in the back middle of my head. When I'm doing this hairstyle, I like to leave a longer tail for my braid. And now I'm going to go in and do a similar thing to what I did in the ponytail and just break up that braid a little bit. I'm also going to pin my bangs back for this one. I'm going to take it and push it out just a little bit, and I pin it in place. Sort of tuck the end of it into the rest of my hair so it's not as showing. Next is a good old messy bun. Start by brushing my hair up my head. I prefer this rather than flipping my hair over and doing it, just because I feel like it sits nicer this way. And then I make it into a ponytail. Then loosen it up a little bit around the crown of my head. Give it a little bit more shape. Then I'm going to split it in half and wrap each one around the base of my head and pin it in place. And to pull out some pieces to make it a bit more casual. This next one is the double braided tuck. This is my go-to whenever I need a updo that's pretty fast and easy and looks like I really tried. So you're going to split your hair down the middle and you're going to braid each side. For this braid, I make the braid behind my ear rather than covering it. I braid right to the end, or as close to the end as I can get. essentially, I'm going to fold my braid in half and pin it so it's sort of like a bun. It's great in the summertime when you don't want stuff touching your neck. It's really secure, so it's great for adventuring, and it's really cute. And finally, we have the double French braid bun. So you're going to want to section your hair in 2 sections again, and ideally this should be done on hair that's slightly dirty so the braid really stays. It can be really hard French braiding on clean hair, which is what I'm going to try to do. So I can potentially have any chance of success, I'm going to spray it a little bit with hairspray. Otherwise, there will be no chance. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to French braid from my crown to just the base of my neck. Then I'm going to tie it off and do the same to the other side. So let's give it a go. How does that look? I don't know. We're not gonna change it. So you could just leave it like this. Like, that's very cute. But I am going to combine the ponytails into a bun and set it the same way I did my top bun. It'll be 2 French braids into a messy bun. Last for this look, I'm gonna pull out some pieces and make some curly bits with my hair straightener. And there you have it, 6 really easy and sweet dark academia hairstyles. Like I said before, this video is in conjunction with a dark academia lookbook, so check out that video on my channel if you want to see my interpretation of the 12 zodiac signs as dark academia outfits. And I would love to know if you try any of these hairstyles yourselves. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like it. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I upload new videos every Friday. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! 12 outfits and what I chose for yours. Fuck.